Gaunt and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. First carry now for Reggie Bush. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Wilson. And his throw is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Looking deep for Adams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. First carry now for David Montgomery. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Here's Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Play action now. Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Prescott. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. To return it, here's Reggie Bush. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what...
And there he goes! Reggie Bush! Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Reggie Bush 74 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it.
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. On third down, it's Prescott. Open man is Michael Irvin, complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 7 yards, the pickup there. From the 40 now on second down. Prescott from left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air again, Prescott. That's caught by Montgomery. Touchdown, Cowboys! David Montgomery, 34 yards, and the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. Play action. Now Wilson. Looking deep for Adams. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Looking downfield for Godwin. And it's knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. The game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. And they'll run here with Tavon Austin. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
That's it, baby. That's it. That's it. Big hit.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Throwing, Prescott, buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And that'll be off the crossbar and out. It's short. He couldn't get it there. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Randy Gregory. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Looking deep for Adams.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
On 2nd down now, it's Bush. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. This from 54 yards away. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
So the halftime break behind us, and we are back underway with the third quarter of action.
Tavon Austin now from the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
A first down throw for Prescott. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty. Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Looking to throw, Prescott. And now another one thrown incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He completes it over the middle to Michael Irvin. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now a give running right is Montgomery. And the Buccaneer defense for the second straight play flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
That's Anthony Barr coming in from his linebacker spot to bring him to the ground.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. To throw is Prescott. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort, picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll set up to throw. Rolling to his right. And that's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
This one swung out to Montgomery.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Here's Prescott. make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. Out to the right here to Wilson. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Switch. Tight dog.
They'll run for it with Montgomery, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. David Montgomery getting in from a yard out, and the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And incomplete on the deep ball.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Here's 2nd and 10.
To throw is Wilson. Steps away to his left. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now Wilson on 1st down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jack Youngblood. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You definitely would like to hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.